Judge Greg Mathis says that he's going to fight for his marriage after we reported just last week that his wife of nearly 40 years filed for divorce. Well, now he's clearing up the rumors and explaining what exactly led to her filing for divorce. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just like a week ago that we reported to you that Judge Greg Mathis's wife had filed for divorce after being married for 39 years. We explained to you that no one saw this coming, but apparently Judge Greg Mathis definitely did. Well, he was stopped by the paparazzi TMZ in the airport. And literally the reason why she decided to divorce him, he's literally doing...
Hell no.
So I want to unpack the video footage before we get into my thoughts and opinions. Honestly, I'll share my thoughts and opinions throughout the video. So let me just play this for you when Judge Greg Mathis talked about his marriage. Sidebar, I have a feeling that this may have been planned, meaning that Judge Greg Mathis asked someone to meet him in the airport and so he could actually clear up some of these rumors, because when he mentions some of the rumors that were out there, he didn't even mention necessarily cheating. He mentioned some other god-awful things. I'm just like, I didn't see those rumors. So I feel as if this being stopped by paparazzi in the airport, which is not impossible, but it had the feeling, the aura, that he paid someone allegedly to stop him so that he could share his side.
All right. I want to ask...
I'm not good, rather. It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how I'm here at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road, doing the same thing. And
Pause. So if you're committing to fighting for your wife, and maybe it's contractual agreement, so he has to go on this next trip that he's going on. But if you said that you're fighting for your wife, why are we talking to you in the airport when this is part of the problem? If this is part of the problem, sir, you prioritize it like, you know what? And look, there might be contractual reasons why he has to go on this next trip. But you're not telling me that you couldn't figure out some way to make this work. I'm not going to be in the airport talking to paparazzi, explaining to you why exactly my marriage is falling apart and doing the same thing that is the reason why she decided to, after 40 years, to finally file for divorce. Have you seen Miss Mathis? Miss Mathis has had a glow up. She's looking good. She's feeling good. And she has put her foot down. All right, let's continue.
in terms of going out into another city, but I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place?
Pause. So she's probably been complaining for years. You don't make time for me. You don't prioritize me. And this last trip that he did, 3 weeks? 3 weeks. Mind you, how old is Judge Mathis at this particular point? She probably loved doing the reality show. Remember we speculated when I did that video, I said maybe it was the reality show that made them fall apart. But maybe the reality show was something for her like, oh my God, this is something that we can do as a family. You'll be around more. So you were gone for 3 weeks and you knew that she did not like this. And God only knows how long he's known and she's complained about him not prioritizing her. Before, when she had the young kids, she probably was like, fine, do what you got to do so you can support us and in the family. Those kids are grown. Those kids are 30 and up. All right.
Right now, are able to maintain a friendship, or?
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me, a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also
Pause. First of all, I didn't see the baby rumors. I did hear cheating. You know, a lot of people naturally assume that in general, especially after nearly 40 years together. I didn't hear the situation with children. I didn't hear him having some side baby. But you just never know. And that's part of the reason why I feel like this feels like a little bit of a setup. Like he really wanted to clear his side, but make it seem as if, oh, I was stopped by paparazzi, so this is my opportunity to tell my side. I didn't see those rumors. I didn't report on any of those rumors. I only reported she filed for divorce. It sounds like she was fed up.
All them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me, and a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, you know, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm glad the paparazzi, the TMZ reporter asked him, but that's not the situation though, right? You saw how he was like, well, that could lead to suspicion, but did you do it or did you not? You are an attorney, you are a judge, you know what it means and how to answer a question. Sir, please give us a clear answer. You've been in putting that to the side. You also are a public figure. You are a public speaker. You know how to be concise and clear. We need a clear answer. Did you or did you not cheat on your wife? But maybe he cheated in the past and he didn't want to deny completely because, you know, we don't need anyone coming out and say, well, you did cheat with me back in 1992. Who knows? But the fact that he says, well, me being away for so long, 3 weeks most recently, that's when she filed, 3 weeks being away, I could understand her being suspicious. If you're not prioritizing me, then who are you prioritizing? If you're not slaying me and breaking my back, it's Friday night, sorry. If you're not slaying me and breaking my back, whose back you slaying and breaking?
I'm sorry, what?
While you're away for 3 weeks. I completely get it. Mrs. Mathis, I'm not going to tell you not to continue with this process, but if he's not changing his behavior, like he needs action. And right now you're in the airport, the complete opposite of what she wants you to do. She doesn't need you to give her talk. You've probably been giving her talk for 40 years, and she now needs you to step up, Judge Greg Mathis. And mind you, this man could be my daddy. She needs you to step up and prove with action that this is what you want. She is what you want. The family that you want is with her. And like I said, Mrs. Mathis over there looking great, looking great. Mrs. Mathis, I know summer is over, but there's always next summer for you to have your hot girl summer. Matter of fact, you can have a hot girl fall, all right? So currently, the Mathises are living together. According to Judge Greg Mathis, he says the reason for her filing for divorce is because he did not prioritize his marriage while he's in the airport on his next adventure without his wife. Action speaks louder than your words. And I'm sure you've been giving Mrs. Mathis nothing but words over the last 40 years. If you really mean that you want to save your marriage, Judge Greg Mathis, that means when you're at that airport, you're like, I'm canceling my flight. I'm going to go be with my wife. I'm not going on this next trip. But like I said, contracts sometimes are airtight, and that might be part of the reason why he can. But people get out of contracts all the time. You know how to get out of a contract. You could easily say, I'm having a family situation. I need to prioritize my wife. Look, J-Lo did it the other day. Oh, wait, that's not a good example. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to Judge Greg Mathis saying that he is fighting for his marriage. And the reason why that his wife filed for divorce was because he was not prioritizing her. So he decided, I'm going to take another trip away from my wife. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up.